Hello, welcome to United with Alvin. You can always unite with me by liking, subscribing, and commenting on comment section below. Now let's get to the vibe. Looks at Manchester United are getting themselves a goalkeeper in Saint-Lambert from Antwerp in Belgium. Look, it's been an open secret that United want a goalkeeper after the bladder of Atta Bayenda. Not only just because of that, but Onana hasn't really impressed when Man United, when Eric Dyer was bringing in Andrew Onana from Inter Milan. Everybody, including me, every United fan thought we were bringing in a proper goalkeeper. Every United fan thought we were bringing in a modernized style of play goalkeeper. Every United fan thought we know we will properly replace David De Gea with Andrew Onana, especially with ball distribution. If you look at his match against, I think Inter Milan against Man City in the Champions League final, he was very very good. His distribution, his the way he was able to I think bring City, the way he was able to handle the pressure and then able to maneuver his way and giving and being the initiator, yes, let's call it that, the initiator of the attacking play with Inter Milan. And with me being a boyhood Man United fan, I thought we are finally getting a proper goalkeeper to replace De Gea. Uh, don't get me wrong, when De Gea decline at Manchester United was clear and was there for everybody to see. He was making a lot of mistakes, a lot of errors. He wasn't got accustomed to the way Eric Dyer wanted him, a modern goalkeeper to be like, and his shot stopping also declined. They're wearing his glorious days was over. You could clearly see in as much as he held Man United in several ways, saving big time savings for Manchester United. His decline was clear for everybody to see, and the only disappointing, you know, thing around the guy that we didn't properly set him away. We didn't give him a proper farewell onto the Fiorentina game that United, arranged a friendly match to properly give the guy a farewell that he deserved. And we having Saint Lemaire at this point is similar to De Gea coming in unproven, in as much as it's been reported that he's good in the Belgian league. He's 1-on-1. I think last season was his first full season at Antwerp in Belgium. In per reports, because people are saying he's very good, he's agile, he's 1-on-1 saving, he's good. He comes out to command his area, especially with corner kicks. And this is the area United have really, really, struggling with either Atabayenda or Andrew Nana. Look, last season we were conceding a lot of corners, and it's not mainly because our positioning or our defenders weren't good in clearing the ball or weren't anticipating what to do in order to safeguard the goalpost. Most of it was that Onana wasn't coming down to command his post. He was bullied, just like how Ataberda was bullied by who is it? Saliba. Yes, just as how Ataberda was bullied by Saliba, and there are a lot of times Onana should have saved or should have come out to command his presence in the 80 yard when we are deferring the corner kicks, and it was disaster. I'm telling you, it was disaster. Onana never really felt comfortable ever since he came to Manchester United. Not just in terms of set pieces, but in anything, in shot stopping, his passing, drawing defenders to him and able to find United players. And he was very good at that at Ajax, very good at that in Inter Milan. But at Manchester United, it has been disaster. He hasn't had a decent season at Manchester United. First season was a catastrophe. We thought he would need time to acclimatize, he need time to settle. But no, it has been disastrous ever since he came to Manchester United. And we are hoping Saint Lermain will come in. If I'm saying I'm hoping Saint Lermain will come in, looking at him 23 years of age, I can't tell whether he is coming in to be an understudy to Andre Onana or he's coming in straight away to be the Manchester United #1 goalkeeper. And Ruben Amorim is not comfortable with either Andre Onana or Atabayeda. And I know he will try and force Andre Onana out by bringing in Saint Lermain. And I won't be surprised if there is a power play in here. Trust me, I won't be surprised when there's a power play in here whereby Ruben Amorim will bring in Saint Lermain and let him be the #1 position. Come in and take the #1 position. Because if you put Andre Onana as #1 at Manchester, he's prone to mistakes. Yeah, Onana is prone to mistake. Long shots. I remember the game we played against Old Trafford against Brighton. We're down by 2 goals to 1. We were, dominating, thinking we can get an equalizer or something. Just a simple ball, Onana fumbled the ball, and then Brighton scored. It was 3-1. You could see the players give up. And Andre Onana is prone to mistake. You never know when he's going to make a mistake. So even if you bring Saint Lermain in as #1 and he's making mistakes, you kind of pardon him because he's 23 and that will be his first time playing outside his comfort zone in Belgium. And you will just hope that he would fit into the Premier League and understand the waves, the shots, and acclimatize to the Premier League, and next season will be better. Because neither Onana and Bayeda will give Man United a safe pair of hands. So why wouldn't he try a young goalkeeper that he think has a future? I think he has the technique. Because I'm hearing Ruben Amorim keen interest in Saint Lermain is because he believes he has a technique of a proper goalkeeper. Something that you can develop, and then in a year's time he'll be one of the best goalkeepers in the world. So he's more, looking at the technical aspect of a goalkeeper and bringing him in and training him to become an elite. Because when you look at Andre Onana, he hasn't really lived up to expectation. No, he's a flop. He's been a flop for Manchester United. He hasn't really lived up to expectation. And on the other hand, too, we had was it Radic who was going to loan on, I think, Bristol. It's Bristol City, yeah, Bristol City. He's doing very well. I think the first game at Bristol City won by a goal to 0, and he had a fantastic game as a goalkeeper. And he already had a successful loan spell last season in, I think, the Australian League for Blue Way or something. So he can also come in next season and be a backup goalkeeper for Saint Lermain, or he can also come in next season and be #1. Because he and Saint Lermain can fight for the #1 spot competition. And the other good thing too about re-signing Saint Lermain is it's €20 million, £70 billion, and I'm thinking he will come in with a low wage. He's not coming probably £40,000-50,000 a week. So even if he comes and he doesn't perform 2 hours satisfaction, it will be easier to let him go. Or we can also bring in an expensive goalkeeper for him to be the #1, and Saint Lermain will be an understudy. The risk aspect of Saint Lermain, personally, I think is worth taking, because I remember one Peter Cech, Ferguson spotted him in the French league. I don't think whether it is Lens, one of the French clubs in the French league. Ferguson thought he wasn't ready then because he felt he was too young for the Premier League and he might suffer when they break him early. So he decided to let him stay in the French league and come next season. Unfortunately for Sir Alex Ferguson and Manchester United, Mourinho went for him, and the rest is history. Peter Cech was outstanding and became one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League and also in the world. And I'm seeing the same part with Saint Lermain. Yeah, he can come in few years time be the best goalkeeper in the world, because he has a top frame and his movement is more is similar to Courtois. He doesn't panic. He's very calculative. If you watch his video clips, he's always coming out to command his 18 into goal post, and I think there's a future in him. We'll have to take that risk. We will have to take that risk because we need a goalkeeper. Donnarumma could be free. Ace could be free next summer, or we can even go in for him at a very cheap price. But his wages are high, and I don't think Ineos and the new United Sports executive are willing to give certain type of salary at this point in time. They're really, very, very prone not to give a huge wage in order to distract the wage structure. They want to keep it balanced, keep it neat, and mainly because of PSR. And nowadays, even they are giving players huge wages, and when they come to Manchester, they flop. The thing is, who even come for Andrew Nana in this transfer window or even next season? Because Andrew Nana is on £120,000 a week or something. Nobody will come for Andrew Nana at his form for 120. No. Maybe Saudi Arabia or something like that. And even if you were going to leave Manchester United, because these players, anytime the United don't want them and there are other clubs coming in for them, they end up not accepting because they say the wages are not enough, low wages or something like that. We have to find a way to let them go. This is what I have for you today. Kindly like, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below. Let this channel go. I know I have only few viewers, but I'm determined to bring out more videos, bring out more United updates. Just subscribe and let the channel grow.